Everybody. Welcome to Taste to Explore. My name is Darlene, and today, my friends, I'm bringing you a classic treat with a twist. We are making yellow rice with pigeon peas, right? Arroz con gandules and bacon. Oh my God, it's going to be absolutely delicious because everything tastes better with bacon in it. So stick around as I walk over to the main ingredients to get started. Here's what you're gonna need. I have 4 cups of long grain rice. I have washed them already, so it's ready to go. I have 1 pound, 1 packet of bacon. Now, I'm gonna speak about this in a minute. I have 1/3 cup of sofrito. I have here my achote oil, which I'll leave you the link to actually both of these down below. And for the seasoning part here, I have uh, 2 teaspoons of oregano, salt and pepper to taste. I have a teaspoon of coriander seeds and a teaspoon of ground cumin and 1 cup of the pigeon peas, which is the gandula beans. I'm also going to speak about this in a minute. So let's get right to it. So right now I have my pot nice and hot, and I'm going to put in my bacon. Here's a quick tip. I had placed my bacon packet in the freezer between 20 and 30 minutes just so that way it can stiffen up and it's easy to cut your bacon while it's still semi-frozen. Okay, so here's a little quick tip for you, and let's begin. Begin to cooking down our bacon. I'm going to cook this down and I'll see you right back. Guys, welcome back. Well, my bacon is done. What I did was I cooked it down until I got a little soft. I didn't want it to be crispy because we're gonna cook it in the rice, and you want to be able to taste, flavor like a meaty flavor. So I cooked this down, and I put a little bit towards the side because I'm gonna garnish our rice later. So right here is only about 2 tablespoons of oil that it rendered out the fat of the bacon, so that's not bad. If it was more, I would have discarded, but since it was just like 2 tablespoons, it's gonna give us flavor. It's perfectly fine. Don't need any more. Now let's start putting our ingredients in. And I forgot to mention that I have here a tablespoon of fresh garlic, because this is my favorite. I cannot leave this out behind. And we're just gonna saute some of our ingredients so the flavors can loosen up and get all nice and delicious. And I have here my sofrito, and let me let you know that I just made this today, so it is the bomb. And you can't really go wrong with sofrito. And for whoever doesn't know what sofrito is, it's an Hispanic condiment that is made with all the delicious aromatics like onions and garlic and green and red peppers, little sweet peppers, and some herbs like cilantro and I think the other one is called cuantro. I forget how you pronounce that. And it's absolutely divine. It goes with everything: rice, beans, meat, stews, soups. Forget it. It's just like a great condiment to have on hand. And I will leave you a link below. I am mixing this all together so it can get nice and just release out its wonderful, wonderful flavor. And let me know if you want to see a smaller batch of how to make sofrito. I did a video on this already, but it's a huge batch. And it freezes up perfectly, and it's wonderful to have on hand. So if you want to see me make a smaller batch, let me know. I would love to hear from you. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up as well. Down for about 2 minutes. And I'm just stirring it to make sure that it doesn't get burn in the bottom. I just want the flavors to be released because it smells fantastic already. And right now, I'm going to start putting in my seasonings. So right now, it doesn't matter what order you put in. Remember, pepper to taste. I just put in the oregano, my coriander, my cumin. The cumin is going to be fantastic in here. It's going to bring out that smokiness from the bacon. Now with the salt, be careful. I'm going to wait on the salt because I had cooked with the bacon. The bacon tends to be salty and I want to make sure that I don't overdo it. So I'm going to leave the salt for last. I'm just going to stir this in. And then I'm going to put in my tomato paste. I also forgot to mention about this. This is 3 tablespoons. I prefer tomato paste than tomato sauce. I find it gives it a fantastic flavor, and richness, a tomato rich flavor. But if you want to put tomato sauce, go right ahead. And I'm just going to let this cook down just for a little bit. Cooking down for an additional 3 minutes, and I'm gonna put in a tablespoon or 2 have gandules, which is pigeon peas in English. This is from the frozen food section. I really do prefer buying it frozen than the can, or you can definitely make it fresh. That's ultimately like the best tasting ever. But if you don't have frozen or you're not gonna make fresh, then you can use the can. 1 can of beans, just drain out the water and that'll be fine. I just personally don't like it. I used to cook with it, but when I got introduced with the frozen and the fresh, I said goodbye to the cans because I no longer do that. And I'm just gonna stir it in so that all the ingredients get nice and tasty. And then, my friends, it's time to put back in the bacon. Bacon. Oh, yeah. Smells good already. Give it a nice little stir just to combine everything. And then I'm going to put in the rice. Remember, there's 4 cups of rice, long grain, and it's been already washed. So that's a plus. I washed it already. Just gonna actually put in my water now. I have 6 cups of water right here. Just gonna eyeball it. Oh, look at that nice deep color. Smells awesome in here already. Can't wait for this to be done. Okay, needs more water. Okay. I put 5 cups of water in total, and I'm gonna let this now start to cook. And it's going to evaporate, and I'm going to show you how it looks before we actually have to put the lid on once it dries up. So I'll see you right back. It's probably going to take about 10 to 15 minutes until that comes. My fire is on medium high, and just watch it. So I'll see you right back. Welcome back. Well, it's been 15 minutes later, and look at my rice. It is time to turn. Now you see how the water had dried up? And it's just really just very little bit on top. That's what you want to see. And you're going to start stirring it from the bottom all the way to the top. It has to be just like that. When the water is just barely visible, that's it. It had dried up. And it smells, oh my God, so delicious. So delicious. So you're making sure that you pick up all the bottom and the sides. Make sure everything is pushed to the front. It doesn't matter, you know, if it falls right back down to the bottom. Just pick up all the sides. And then once that is complete, then that's it. Then we're gonna lower down our heat to a medium low, and we're gonna put the lid on. And your stove is to a medium low. You're gonna wait for about another 15 minutes, 20 to 15 minutes before we stir it again the second time. So I see you right back. Go guys, it is all done. You see it? Oh my God, look how lovely it is. Nice and puffed up. Oh, you can see the bacon in it. That's why I didn't want to cut it so small. So that way you can see what you're tasting and taste what you're seeing, you know. If it has bacon in it, you want to see some bacon pieces in it. Oops, made a mess, but it's okay. All right, now I'm going to do a little taste test. And you can crumble up some bacon on the side. You know, you can put a little bit of a cilantro on top and eat it with whatever you desire. Rice goes good with everything, even with a salad if you want to. So I'm gonna take me a nice little taste. It's pretty hot. I burned myself, but the flavors was all worth it. It tastes so good. I hope you give this a try. Make this for your holiday table. Make it for whenever you wish. Thank you so much for joining me today. My kitchen is always a pleasure having you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment below on whatever it is that you would like me to make next. Until next time, my friends, take care. Bye-bye.